This is a live Channels television event.
Where we go? 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 His Excellency the Governor. Where we go? 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 Thank you very much. Feel the passion, and the governor caught the bug, the wrestling bug. Thank you, Your Excellency. We are all inspired. Thank you. Please, can we now get clear from the arena, please? Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. From this high moment, we now move on to remarks and project description. As I invite the Honorable Commissioner for West River State, Honorable Eloka Tasie Amadi.
Your Excellency, at this time I feel like I'm an anticlimax to the whole occasion. But I can see the joy in the hearts of the people. Your Excellency, the Governor of River State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Right Honorable Speaker of the River State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Osman Okpara, OFR, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, former governors, Your Excellencies, please permit me to rely on already established protocols. I want to welcome you today to the commissioning of the Omuihuechi-Omuoko-Omokiri Link Road here in Alu, Ikure local government. This road was in a very sorry state as far back as 2010. The situation worsened with each passing year, and by 2014 it had become a well-established nightmare for residents and road users. Campaigns began, promises were made, and promises have been and are being fulfilled. This is one of such fulfillments. Employing the services of an indigenous contractor FFE Engineering Services Limited, the Rivers State government reconstructed this road to what it is today. Now we have a 6.1 kilometer long, 7.3 meter wide road, complete with drains on both sides, which measure 12.2 kilometers. This road is of immense benefit to the three communities it is named after. It is also a benefit to residents and people of Choba community. It is a benefit to the students and staff of the University of Port Harcourt. It is a benefit to land and homeowners in this area. It is a benefit to real estate development within and around Alu. I would like to seize this opportunity to advise the traditional rulers, good people of these communities and their community development committees to recognize that these roads belong to them. They should take ownership and take responsibility. They should keep their drains clean and free of foliage and debris. Prevent the use of the roads as mechanic workshops, where lubricants and petroleum products are spilled onto the road surface, eventually degrading these roads and shortening their lifespan. They should not set fires or burn tires on the road. They should not excavate or tamper with the road surface without the ministry's supervision or approval. If nothing spurs you to action towards preserving this road, let the memory of how bad the road used to be encourage you to do the right thing, which ultimately guarantees its expected lifespan and your continued enjoyment of good transportation access. Thank you all and God bless you.
Thank you. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Next is remarks by the contracting firm, FFEE Engineering Services Nigeria Limited, as I invite the representative of the company, Engineer Ezema Amanda.
Wike kumaka no nuko bezemenge hele banza.
Thank you so much for the introduction. Your Excellency, Chief Barrister Omuihuechi-Omuoko-Omokiri, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, Dr. Ipalibo Banigo, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State. The Honorable Speaker, Rivers State House Assembly, and all other honorable members here present. Barrister Eloka Amadi, State Commissioner for Works, and all State Executive Council members here present. Royal Fathers and people of Alu, the press, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of FE Engineering Services Limited, I welcome you all to the commissioning ceremony of Omuihuechi-Omuoko-Omokiri Link Road Project. Mr. Quality Project Governor attaches a great importance to the road, so much that he is here to commission it by himself, and for that we say thank you. I would also like to thank the Honorable Commissioner, the engineers, and all hierarchy of the supervisory ministry who have given huge support to the fee contractors. Finally, I would like to thank the community for their cooperation during the course of this project. The project was an interesting one, to say the least. The road is 6.1 kilometers long with a lane width of 7.3 meters. It also includes 12.2 kilometers line drain with an additional 1 kilometer for outfall discharge. The road is designed with a series of culverts. The road is composed of a sturdy sub-base made with 700 millimeters sharp sand, a base of 150 millimeters wet processed crushed rock materials, and double layers of asphalt, namely the binder course and the wearing course. The completion of this Alu Link Road will resolve the transport disruption and trade interruption previously experienced in the community. It would solve the insecurity problem the road posed in the past. It would provide an important guarantee for trade and economic development of the Alu community, as well as Rivers State in general. Finally, I once again offer my congratulations on the completion of the Alu Link Road project to all parties involved. My only regret is that my late father, who started this project, died on the 8th of January 2021 and was buried the 6th of March 2021. Therefore, he isn't here to see it complete. But wherever he is, I am sure that he is happy that we were able to continue in his stead. It was an honor to serve the Rivers State government and the wonderful people of Alu. I hope our efforts in delivering this people-oriented project shows our commitment and ambition in aiding the governor in putting Rivers State first. Your Excellency, sir, thank you so much for the opportunity, and we look forward to working with you in the nearest future. We pray God to grant you the wisdom and strength to pilot the affairs of the state to the end of your tenure. Fimbas Ezema Amanda, the Acting Managing Director of Fee Engineering Services. Thank you.
Thank you for that appreciation. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, next is a solidarity from the beneficiaries, the communities through which the road transverses. As I invite a representative, Honorable Chris Oji, to express that solidarity speech.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor in and over Rivers State of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Permit me to stand on well-established protocol by the able team. Your Excellency, I'm really overwhelmed. When we thought we were going to make a solidarity speech, what His Excellency did here took all of us in Alu to a different tangent. The connectivity between His Excellency and the community was demonstrated by what everybody saw here. For the rest, they might say Mr. Project has done it again, that this is a usual thing that is associated with Mr. Project. Nigeria know him for it. But this one is really not like what happens every other place. Your Excellency, you know that Alu is a landlocked community. Alu, we share borders with Ishobu, Omagwa, Ruboku, Choba, Elegaya, etc. So Alu is landlocked. So we have, over the years, tried to see how the world will know Alu. It hasn't worked out. Your Excellency will know that Ikwere local government had produced a governor who was equally a friend to Alu. So we thought when that opportunity came, that our brother will honor us and remove us from the, include us to civilization. Your Excellency, for 8 years when our brother presided over this state, you know him well. He was a friend to Alu, nothing happened. When Alu Council of Chiefs met him and said, why not do this for us? You are part of Alu, you always coming to Alu, we are associated with Alu. How come? He told them that Alu was landlocked. Where are you passing to Alu? Where will you take to Alu? That answer touched everybody in Alu, and they couldn't believe that a brother, a son could do this. But today, Your Excellency has removed that shame from us. Our link road to Ruboku today, Alu man can relate to Ruboku freely, our traditional neighbors. We can relate to the Alekaya freely. This one now takes us to Choba freely. Of course, on the last wrap is our relationship with Omagwa, which the commitment had been given. So, Your Excellency, our joy is beyond limits. It's just, they said I should just come and say thank you. But if you just say thank you, people won't grasp how the old woman really feels. It's like a little child that they just said, Nkechi, how are you today? He said, fine, thank you, uncle. That regurgitation cannot express the joy in the heart of the old woman. It's not ordinary thank you, sir. Because you removed us and brought us, you brought us back to civilization. You know, and this project itself, as you see it, it links 3 communities. Omokiri, Omuoko, Omuihuechi. The chairman said they were not part of civilization. This is the farming part of Alu. It was really forgotten. Nobody knew about them. But Your Excellency, you have left. People are saying that governor does more in Port Harcourt and Falga. We Alu people are example that is not just Falga and Obiapo. Alu is here to say that His Excellency's has spread everywhere. The Alu man is really happy. The Alu woman is happy. Your Excellency, they say we should just say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. When you came here last time, we said we are not making requests. You see, when communities say things, they want to ask, what will the Alu woman ask for? There is nothing. Everything we want, you have given us. Our 4 major roads you have given us. What more will the Alu woman ask than to just say thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Amen.
Thank you. The first speech without any request. Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to hear from the wrestling champion of River State, the workaholic governor, His Excellency Yesom Ezewa Wike, to speak to his people.
I said my back and do it. It's a quality project to
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, our special guest of honor today, Right Honorable Austin Adele Opera, Officer of the Federal Republic, the Single Servicer of River State, former Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Your Excellency, the former Governor of our state, Your Excellency, the former Deputy Governor of our state, Right, the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly and members of the State Assembly that are here, the Chairman of our party, Chairman of Elders Council, former Minister of the Federal Republic, members of the State Executive Council and leaders of our state, the Chairman of Omuihuechi Local Government and councillors who are here, our traditional rulers that are here, opinion leaders of our local community, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Imenu menio, imenu menio, awa umweta. Imenu menio, imenu menio, awa umweta. Papa. Imenu menio, imenu menio, awa umweta. Some of you may not understand. Those of you who are from the other side, you may not understand. You may not understand because when I started the whole journey, I know I came to Alo and they promised me they will stand with me, they will stand by me, they will walk with me, and they never failed me. That is why that music, when you do for me, I do for you because it's an agreement. Then when I was unmaker, equality unmaker. This is the first day in our commissioning and our flag of projects. I try to see myself being settled, not the one of not the one of Chief Omea. When he sees wrestling, he doesn't know the one to go out at the appropriate time. You know, if you know about wrestling, and if you have read the book of late Elecha Amadi, you will know the real driving of wrestling is in our law. And so when if you're a wrestler, you know when to go out. Because when the spirit came, for those of us who never left the shores of Nigeria, for those of us who are from the community, we know the time that the spirit has signaled that something must be done. So when Sebastian comes out, I was watching whether he was singing. He doesn't know the one to sing. You know, he comes out like a Oyibo man. He does like this. You know, those of us who are from the village, they want to Oyibo land. We are here. So we are keeping the place for them. But if you're a wrestler and you come to Alo and the drum beats, There's no way. If you're a true wrestler, not Oyibo wrestling, not sumo wrestling, but a real traditional wrestling, there's no way you will not come out. And that was what actually happened. Odule, Abalabo, Odule, Abalabo, Odule, Abalabo, Odule, Abalabo, Odule, Odule, Abalabo, Odule, Abalabo, Odule. Hello!
Yes,
so for me, today is like a homecoming. And so I want to thank the entire people of Alo for doing what they know best. Chris Orji spoke and said they had a brother who was governor and who was a friend, even though he didn't mention the governor. I don't know whether, I mean, there are so many governors that have come for it, but I know it was not Celeste Lumea. That I know. But since I'm guessing, but I may be wrong. I think Chris may be talking about his bosom friend, which he refused to say. You see, I have told people that brotherhood is not because you are the same mother and father. Brotherhood can come from anywhere. The man who is your brother is the man who shares problems with you. The man who is your brother is the man who identifies and knows what your problems are. You can have a brother who is the same brother and father with you. He may be rich. He may not bother about how poor you are. That cannot be a brother. Can that be a brother? So, for me, I will tell all of people, it is God who says what will happen at the appropriate time. When your brother refuses to give you, has God abandoned you? Have you not gotten it down? So you should continue to count on God, not on man. And that's what life is all about. I schooled in University of Port Harcourt as my first degree. So I know Alo very, very well. I know Choba very, very well. I know Roboko very well. I know Alo. I know Rumekini. I know Alakaya. It's so warm. I know. I know all those communities that have boundary with Alo. So nobody can tell me about Alo. So what you are getting today, that's how God wants it. So what I will show you, whatever thing I can do before I leave government, I will do it for the people of Alo. So nobody should be afraid. Yesterday, I had people who came to River State to flag off narrow gauge. When the world is talking about standard gauge, what I give River State narrow gauge? Because I challenge them. Show us what you've done for the people of the state. So what they will do is to come and say, okay, since you are complaining, let's come and give you back that narrow gauge. Instead of giving us the standard gauge to Mediguri. And they're making us about it. River State, the treasury base of the nation. The state that they use their money to produce their president. Toward the end of the administration, what they will come and tell us to have a narrow gauge. You know, this morning I was watching Kakaki, and I heard somebody, they said is the minister, was talking, and he said he does not drink. Who told you to drink? If the way you are behaving, then you drink, what will happen? I mean, a minister of the Federal Republic will come and tell Nigeria that he does not drink. What business is that? When Omuihuechi-Omuoko-Omokiri was the Senate president, and they asked him, Mr. Omuihuechi-Omuoko-Omokiri, every time you are drinking brandy, whiskey, and he asked them, gentlemen, it's not proper I drink whiskey and brandy and contribute meaningfully to the development of the nation. That somebody who does not drink and cannot contribute to the development of the nation. A man drinks in university, he comes out with first class. A man does not drink, he comes out with pass. Which one do you choose? No, tell me. A man drinks, he comes out with first class, second class. The man who does not drink comes out with pass, and the other etc. etc. It's not better to tell your son to drink and come out first class. Again, a man drinks, but he does not destroy people's homes. A man does not drink, he destroys people's homes. Which one do you prefer? It's not to drink and not to destroy people's homes. If you are my friend, please drink, so that don't destroy people's homes. If you are my friend, drink, you come out top in your class. Than not to drink, you begin to struggle. So you go and do postgraduate diploma to cover for deficiencies. People should stop talking. People should stop talking. I don't like money. I don't know why some people cannot be matured in their lives. You have been this, a minister, you don't even know how to talk. I begin to say, you know, governor talks anyhow. It's better for me to talk anyhow than to destroy a home. God will never forgive those who destroy homes. God will never forgive those whose eyes will never live in people's families. Today I curse them as the governor of the state. All of you who joined them to destroy homes, may your home never be in peace. Brag a lot. People who have no parental training. People cannot say that I was brought up by my parents. I was brought up by my parents. My father is 91 years a pastor. I was brought up by home. I never went to anywhere to stay. I stayed in my father's house up to now before I married and left. Some people stayed in 20 people's houses. So they cannot boast of having a parental upbringing. I challenge them. You think you go to Abuja and tell them any rubbish? I'm proud. They said we will not be governor. We taught them lesson in politics. Did you not do that?
Some people think say you don't do juju. Hey! But the don't say not God is the
over their dead body. I'm looking for the dead body. 2019, they said we will not be. They are in power. I said, you're not in power. God is in power. I will prepare them. Prepare them that there are small kids in the politics. They said, oh, you are aware when Mr. President came here for campaign? Mr. President, I will not go with you again. Mr. President, as we finish, Mr. President, you have to thank us. I didn't even know these people, son. Oh, you jabaranga in a wire. Oh, you jabaranga in a wire.
How many them there? Why we don't go with them? How many them? How many them there? Why we don't go with them? How many them there? Why we don't go with them? How many them? How many them there? Why we don't go with them? How many them there? Why we don't go with them? How many them there? Why we don't go with them? How many them there? Why we don't go with them? We get, my governor.
And boast and take the power of God. And they thank you. And you know this country. And Mr. President thanked him. Even when they refuse to give Mr. President 25% of the vote, he still thank him. Child, this country now, wow. Somebody will come here. You go and choose who the CP, choose the GOC, choose everybody, but you can't choose God. You cannot do everything you want to do. Carry your money from railway, from whatever it is. We will win you in River State.
How many them there? Now we go win them. How many them there?
If you like, go and bring money. Give people to come and register your party. I have told people, go there, register, collect the money. That day, see the voting. Collect the money. People think what you couldn't do when there was money. When the pastor used to have from Esther School 150 billion naira. What you could not do, we are doing it. They are all angry. They say it's a 3D. Come and do your own 3D. Let the world see it. You want to finish the narrow gauge 36 months. Will you be in power then? Will you still be in power 36? I am going to finish every project I have awarded. This government will finish it. So let me warn the man who thinks he has president, he has soldiers, he has police. You should have learned your lesson by now. You should have learned your lesson by now. That when God had left you, there's nothing you can do again. You don't drink, but you take Holy Communion, there's alcohol there. But the person is here now. One time they take Holy Communion, is there alcohol in the communion? You come and tell them, we don't drink alcohol. You are talking to babies. Thank God. You don't take alcohol, but you can take 10 cans of horsepower. What can be more alcohol than that? So, people should stop talking anyhow in the public. I didn't want to do this, but you see, if you keep quiet, they think they've made a lot of impact. No impact. Shall we not be governor? I don't become governor for 8 years.
Since your mama born them, they never sorry. Since your papa born them, they never sorry. Since your mama born them, they never sorry. It's a protest. Show them the way.
When we invite people to come and commission projects, we go and tell them, don't go there, nothing's happening. It's a hype. Minister of Sports was there yesterday, wasn't it? Do you know commission the Big Madrid Academy? Minister of Works was there to commission Rebs Flavor, was it not? That was Tuesday hype. It's a 3D. Kwakwaso commissioned Room of Flavor. Is a hype, is it not? 3D. Donald commissioned Room of Cronodo. Is a hype. 3D. We are going to commission a Popo Road. It will be hype. 3D. Everything hype. Hype. Come and hype your own. We are going to award Transcarbary Road. It's a hype. 3D. We are going to do another Huda Thomas. It's a hype. 3D. Even Ojiaru, where they are living, is a hype. 3D. If they have done that hype, would have said, okay, you've tried to do hype now. Even this road here is a hype. 3D. It's drawing. It's not true. Is there any road here? No road. It's a hype. So, people should allow the sleeping dog to lie. If not, we'll tell you where you come from. If you don't allow the sleeping dog to lie, we'll tell you where you come from. That's all transport you don't do. They will build it in 2 years, 1 year. Who do we deceive? Since 2015, it's now you want to go to Ubiba to build the University of Transport. Gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, I'm not coming here to deceive you. I told our law people I will do this. Have I not done it? I told you I'll do our law to Rumegin. Have I not done it? I've awarded our law to Omapa. I've awarded it.
But the bone face, Bambi, now who that the bone face? Yeah, we are busy body. No, so we get on, we go.
I went to the University of Port Harcourt. I never repeated a class. I finished. I went to do my youth service in the former Gongola State. I came back. I went to the University to read law. I didn't repeat. I went to law school. I finished. I went to law school in Lagos. I've never read law for 16 years. I never did that. And people should stop talking. This kind of administration that will tell people who are reading law for 16 years from London to Base University, what rubbish is that? I'm from London. After spending pounds, I come back to Base University. University Bakam. You just think because people gave you opportunity, sold our properties, everything, and people are talking in this state because of the government that says they're fighting corruption and protecting people. Sold our property $308 million and kept for us $208,000. That is the kind of people parading themselves in government. Our government that said they're fighting corruption. Shame. So, I felt I should come to his local government and tell him, if you don't keep quiet now, what we will tell the world? This one we're saying is what I call introduction. What we're saying is what? Introduction. You know, when you're writing an exam, you have to introduce where you're going to. From that will make the lecturer know, the teacher know that, yeah, this is a good student. He knows where he's going. So I'm just doing introduction. I've not said anything. If you talk, now Lucifer, shut up. Lucifer, shut up from today. Don't ever you open your mouth and talk before us because you have nothing to offer. So my dear people, special guests of honor, what we are doing, we bring outsiders, come and commission. We also bring our own people too. Well, this is the second week we are commissioning. Next week again we'll start commissioning. It's paying them now. To do commissioning for 3 weeks. Is it pepper? Is it by mouth? Let them do it now. Let their government do it. Let their states do it. I challenge them. You come and tell us that, oh, you did this and that. Look at people who are brought up very well. People who have families, their parents brought up very well. People who know what family values are. People who cannot go and destroy other people's home because of greed. Non-truth. You can never be satisfied with your own. You want to destroy another person's family. Special guest of honor, please come and commission this room. Thank you and God bless you.
A biggie man, 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 a biggie man. Sir, you don't know for size, a biggie man, a biggie man, a biggie man. Say now we day, my governor.
Your Excellency, the irrepressible governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor. Your Excellency, the former Governor, the Right Honorable Speaker, our dear leaders, ladies and gentlemen. You want to speak about Mekau? And Mekau, Ndalos Bakala Mekau, Nderiyama. Your Excellency, let me put on record my gratitude to you, your government, and the people of Rivers State for the privilege of being asked to commission this project. I do not want to take this for granted. I'm very grateful, and I thank God for your life. Your Excellency, a lot of people are concerned, including some of us. Whilst the nation is struggling with COVID-19, federal government has relied on the disturbances of COVID-19. States are grappling with inability to pay salaries. You are still commissioning projects. You are breaking ground. You are commissioning more projects. Indeed, it gives concern. What is the magic? When we started, your critics, what they were saying was that even what he's doing is just working in Port Harcourt and Obiakpo. You immediately started commissioning projects in Eleme, Tai, Gokana, Kana, Akukutoro, Ikwere local government, Emowa local government, and many other local governments. You started commissioning. They kept quiet. They said, oh no, you are using multinationals, Julius Berger, CCCC, ROCC. Yesterday we commissioned project. It was done by a local contractor. The one we are doing today is built by a local contractor. They've given up on that. The other thing they're talking about is, oh, it's only roads and flyover that he's doing. You heard that. You went into commissioning of hospital. In fact, you've announced that you are building the cardiovascular hospital, 25 billion naira. You are commissioning a mother and child hospital. Yesterday, we commissioned the sports academy, and which is also part of education. So you move into different sectors. You have so surprised your critics that they've given up. In fact, what I just read now is that they said even the local government election, they are going to boycott. And I say, why not? It's obvious from the performances, from what you have done and what you are doing, it's obvious that they cannot win one ward of the 319 wards in Rivers State. And the escape route is to boycott. Clearly, that is what they are doing. You've surprised everybody. In a civilized climate, Your Excellency, even the federal government, tiers of government should synergize. Federal government should be able to send a delegation to Rivers State to understudy your government, to indeed imbibe and learn from your government what is the secret of your success. So indeed, I recommend to the federal government of Nigeria, the APC-led federal government, to send a high-powered delegation to Rivers State to understudy the infrastructural revolution that is taking place in Rivers State. Yesterday, we commissioned the Real Madrid Academy. And by God's grace, and we are praying that God will keep you in good health, in no distant time, the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Dokia Mesmakas will emerge from Rivers State. And our prayer is that you'll be alive to watch that, so that your joy will be full. Your Excellency, we Rivers people are grateful people. We love good things. We appreciate what you are doing for us. And pride may not let the federal government to come and understudy what you are doing. But let me assure you, Your Excellency, Rivers people are praying, and we believe that God will hear our prayer. God will give you the opportunity to go to the center and deliver these things for the nation to understand. What you are doing in River State, God will create that opportunity for you to do it at the center. And Mekau, is that not our position? And to our dear people of River State and the people of our law community, what do we owe a man that has done this for us? We need our prayers, loyalty, support. That is what we owe him. And our prayer is that God will keep the governor in good health. His great-grandchildren will grow up to read and see what he has done in this state. The legacy that he is kept, is building today, will surpass him in this state. So we'll continue to pray, Your Excellency, that don't renege, don't be discouraged, remain focused, and you will end well, and you will end strong. To God be the glory. Your Excellencies, may I at this point invite you to join me to commission Omuihuechi-Omuoko-Omokiri Link Road to the glory of God. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Wike for president. Yes, Wike, yes, Wike. Yes, Wike for president. Yes, Wike, yes, Wike. Yes, Wike for president. Yes, Wike for president. Mr. President. Yes, Wike, yes, Wike. Yes, Wike for president. Yes, Wike, yes, Wike. Yes, Wike for president. Yes, Wike, Mr. President. Yes, Wike for president. Mr. President. Yes, so we can, yes, so we can. Yes, so we can for president.
Your Excellencies, our dear leaders, ladies and gentlemen, to the glory of God, we are going to commission this road, believing that this road will improve the economy of this community, and that the people that live on this road will enjoy the benefit of this road. There shall be no accident on this road. Armed robbers will not be part of this road. So we commission this road to the glory of God, in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yes, we can do Okulem no mene. Yes, we can do Okulem no mene. Mr. Quality Project Okulem no mene. Mr. Project, yes, we can do Okulem no mene. Yes, we can do Okulem no mene. Upana baragu. We can do
Speaker, on this 10th day of March 2021, to God be the glory.
Please, may we all rise for the national anthem. Arise, O compatriot.